Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm just going to do a really short video, quickly walking through this free little synth app that just came out called Cycler XS02. This is really fun actually. So we just take a little quick look at the App Store and see how it's described here. So playful and unpredictable live performance synth for iPad. Now this is not a plugin and it's got no connectivity, it's just a standalone app. Focuses on shaping a single sound into evolving phrases using motion-based modulation, a gate sequencer, and sound mangling modules. 6 core parameters can be modulated by random LFO or envelope motion, letting your sound continuously shift and breathe. Partial randomization as well. Designed for hands-on play, turns one patch into an endlessly moving instrument for techno, trance, should be, experimental, and live electronic music. Okay, that's definitely a typo, I think. So let's jump in. Now, because this is not a plugin, I can't sidechain it. So, I don't know, I just turned the master volume down a little bit, so you can still hear me. Turned up a little bit maybe. Okay, so first thing, you're going to have to press play to get sound. Now, I've had a weird thing. This is not playing for me if I just use it through my iPhone speakers or iPad speakers. It's only working if I put on headphones, either Bluetooth or cable. I don't know, it's weird. But I don't think everybody's had that problem, so it must be something maybe connected to my iOS or device. So here we can change the route. So I mean, even just doing that live is pretty fun. Now here we've got, so by the way, you're hearing a synth here and you're also hearing kick and a bass. If I bring down the volume of those, now you've just got the synth. So now we got the kick and I can change the type. Let's just leave it at 1. Bass. Bring the kick volume down for a minute. So we have this duty cycle there for that. And a couple, if I bring the main volume down here, that's the volume for the synth, this is the master volume. Okay, so there's that duty. Tail note, I'm really not sure what that is. So a few of those. So, you toggle with this between these and that. Now let me bring the volume up again. And let's bring in the kick. So here we have a gate for the synth. And that can either be sequenced or this little mode here. I'll show you in a minute. So sequence one, if we tap here, sometimes we're getting tie notes. That's these little arrows. Okay, so we can dial in something that we like there. And then here, change the length of the gate. Or here, we can go into this mode. And if I turn on random tie and start bringing this knob up, we'll start getting more random ties. Let me change the length here. Okay, so that's how that works. Now I'm just going to press init here and go back to the init patch. I'm just going to bring the master down a little bit. So here we can initialize everything. If we turn this on, when I touch something on the screen, you'll see where I'm touching. That's really nice, actually. I wish that every app had that. So yeah, let me use that actually, so I don't have to use the trackpad. So then here, I can randomize everything. And this, I think, determines how strong the randomization will be. See that now? That is weaker randomization, it seems, you know? This bars 2 here, I think this is related to when we use the auto feature. So here it'll auto randomize. If it's set like this, it's going to auto randomize every 2 bars, I think anyway. I don't think this does anything else apart from that. So here now it's going to auto randomize every 4 bars. So let's just put it back to 2 bars. Okay, now I'm going to turn auto off and I'm going to press init again. Now, so here we have this little shaper module. Nice, eh? And so we got a few different options that we can toggle here. And then if I tap this, we start to get this being modulated. So we have 3 modes: random, envelope generator, and LFO. So let's just go through a few different options here. So like here, for example, this is sample and hold. Tap here, we can change that random behavior. If I bring this cover down, then we're not getting any randomization. Here you can see when I move this, it's adjusting the depth for the modulation over here. So this cover is just, yeah, real nice little performance control. So let me tap here. Okay, so here then, it's going to be connected to this gate, I think, and here, if I change it to this, it's going to be connected to this thing. Ah, nice. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let me see, is there anything else in random? Now let's go on to the envelope. So again, here, choice between this gate and X, whatever that means. If you know, please mention in the comments. So here now, I can change the envelope. Like here, attack, decay, for example. Fun little app, isn't it? Okay, here, LFO. A few different LFO types. If I press here, the rate will be synced. Tap this little thing to invert. Sweet. Okay then, phaser. And again, modulation options for that. And depth and so on. So you understand that already. Flanger. Higher state of consciousness. Okay, what else? Delay. No modulation options there. I like it with that shaper on. So here we can modulate the oscillator pitch. And we have a few options here. I mean, first of all, we can, change the oscillator waveform and octave. And so here, it's going to quantize pitch changes to octaves. Well, not 100% sure what that X is adding. So here it's just a, free frequency change. Here it's jumping in ratios. Semitones. Not sure what that one is. I'm not sure what this is either. So then again, we can modulate. And so you got the idea already about this. Again, draw in the range here. So here, all those changes are being quantized to octaves. I guess that octave X, that's a couple of octaves maybe. So here, moving around freely. The ratio mode is super nice. Like, it's really a fun little app. It's great this is free. So here, color, detune options, sub fifth one, there's no manual for this that I can see. Just turn the modulation of those off. Let's just maybe keep this one on actually. Okay, filter, cutoff, resonance. I'll bring that detune down. And the color, I'll bring that down. And so again, we can, modulate that. Amp, just hold and decay options, and you can see the kind of envelope that you get there. And so that's that. Super fun, huh? Let me know what you think in the comments. Now we're we're just hearing the synth. Or sorry, we're just hearing the bass and kick. And now just the kick. And there we got rid of everything. All right, cheers guys. See you later.